I'll play intro.
Now for a special KBRF Radio sports streaming presentation. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region timeout. The Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Viking Cafe and your Viking Cafe keys to the game. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Fergus Falls Monument. Otter Tail Coaches. Fresh and Fancy at Mamashinas. American Federal Bank. FM Bank. Service Food. Unsted Plumbing and Heating. Splash Express. American Legion Post number 30. Lake Country Graphics. LB Homes. And by Running Stitches. Now let's head out for the pregame.
Yep. It's time for some hockey tonight here at the Runestone Community Ice Arena. I'm Mark Johnson, along with Billy Lammers, our game set engineer, as the Otters are taking on the Alexandria Cardinals. The girls' game will start in just a bit here, and then the boys' game will start at 7 or 7:15 or so. It's be a tough matchup here for the Otters. Cardinal girls having a good season, coming off a 6-1 win over Sartell, where they put up 62 shots against the Storming Sabres. The Otters, they're coming off a 5-3 loss to Thief River Falls, as the Otters were ahead 3-1 going into the final period of that one, and end up losing 5-3. But they beat Brainerd the night before last Thursday by a score of 3-2. So it should be a good one here tonight. Things are really moving along here up in the press box. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with our coaches interview. We'll talk to Otter head coach Isaac Vattenstall.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Otter Tail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Otter Tail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
It's Otter hockey tonight, a doubleheader from the Runestone Community Ice Arena. The Otter girls play first and the Otter boys after. I'm joined by head coach Isaac Vattenstall of the Lady Otters. And, yeah, it's a big night here, doubleheader, boys, girls. And I know the girls' JV game's going to be going on at the same time, right? So it's hard to be able to catch everything. But, yeah, a fun atmosphere. It's going to be a big night.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's a big week, and I think this is it's fun being able to do this and then be able to watch the boys' game right after. I think it's good experience for the girls and good thing for the boys, too.
Typically, this would have been a good old Section 6A game, but that has changed with Alex and 8 AA, but we love to play Alex. They got a really nice team. They got 13 wins.
Yeah, they're going to be hard. They're going to be tough, and I think we expected that. You know, every year you kind of expect that. They just have a good program. They're coached well, and it'll be fun to see how the girls come up and kind of come to skate with them.
You know, last week was a good week in a lot of regards. It was tough to lose that one to Thief River, being ahead 3-1, but that win over Brainerd. But just assess where the team is at right now, and just playing wise, and just are the Daubers up right now, or how are you feeling the team is right now?
I think right now I think the girls are feeling pretty good. I think there's a lot of positives that came out of Thursday and Friday. I think they were moving the puck well. They were skating well. We talked about playing all 3 periods, or playing a period at a time. So what we're really focusing on in between each period's restart is just going back to 0. It's 0-0, no shots, and we're starting it all over again. And I think we have to do that to just mentally get, forget about what happened in the period before and just keep going. But I think the biggest thing with that is also being able to make sure that we're disciplined all the way through the entire game, because that's really kind of our downfall, I think, against Thief River, is we really started running around in the defensive zone, and we worked on that a little bit on Monday, yesterday, just to be able to make sure we could kind of shore that up. But I think the spirits are high because they just feel like they're starting to they're not peaking yet, but they're starting to get to the point where they're starting to see some success with some of the things we're working on. And I'm hoping it just keeps going and keeps continuing.
This is a big stretch of the season, isn't it, too? We're in our final 2 weeks before playoffs, and we'll play a good St. Cloud team on Thursday and then Sartell. But how important is this stretch here right now?
Oh, it's huge. And we actually talked about that on the bus on the way down, is the mental preparation isn't when you get off the bus. It's prior to, it's the night before, it's sleeping well, it's getting good rest, making sure that you stay organized with your schoolwork and everything. Just make sure there's no surprises, because we only have 3 weeks left and we're done. And then it's section time, right? And it's making sure that we can gear up and get ready for that coming into January and February. That's where it's most important.
And how about some Viking Cafe keys to the game? 2 or 3 of them, or just things that you're really focused on tonight?
Yeah, I would say in the D zone, making sure that we're disciplined in our spots. It's nothing dissimilar than going on the PK, and we've really increased our penalty kill percentage. So we're looking at that very similar to how we're going to cover the D zone. And I think with a fast team like Alexandria, you have to be disciplined or they're going to eat you apart, right? So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, and I'm hoping our girls show up for that. So I think D zone coverage and being disciplined in the zone is going to be a big deal. Making sure that we crash the net, get shots when we can, and making sure that we don't do individual play, which we've done a lot, done really well with that. So I think those are really the kind of 3 things that we'll probably be looking for coming into tonight.
All right, thanks a lot. Let's have a good one, Isaac.
All right, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Yep, Isaac Vattenstall, head coach of the Otters, will come back after this break.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we moved all the vehicles inside so you can shop in comfort.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have cider and donuts.
It's the indoor sale. Of course Blake is practicing his dance moves.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have balloons.
It's our indoor sale. Of course all of our used inventory is on sale. And it comes with a Minnesota Motor $300 gift card.
It's the indoor sale at Minnesota Motor Company, Saturday, January 17th.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injury locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. Just like their student athletes, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Welcome back to the Runestone Community Ice Arena, where the Otters are taking on the Alexandria Cardinals. I'm getting an echo from that, so I just got to get out of there. We're going to put it back to the same. So, all right, we're looking forward to this one. And, it's going to be a tough one here for Fergus Falls tonight, but again, the Cardinals right now on an excellent stretch here. They're on a 6-game win streak, I believe. Lady Cardinals wins over Detroit Lakes, Brainerd River Falls, Duluth River Lakes, Wilmer, and Sartell Sauk Rapids. But the Otter girls have played some good hockey as of late as well. It's time now for our Viking Cafe Keys to the Game, brought to you by the Viking Cafe in downtown Fergus Falls. And I guess talking to head coach Vattenstone before the game, he would say, we got to play 51 minutes. We got to play really strong in our defensive zone throughout the whole game. And a lot of players want to play in the offensive zone, but playing in their own D zone. And the other thing would be just to have that type of intensity that you'll need for a full 51 minutes. It's kind of a cliche, but just being able to play a full 51 minutes. And then it's going to come down to some goaltending here tonight as well. Those are our Viking Cafe keys to the game. Fergus Falls had a nice win over Brainerd last Thursday night, and then lost a tough one to Thief River Falls, up 3-1 going into the third period, but giving up 4 goals in the third period in that one. But it should be a good one here tonight, here from the Runestone. Again, the Otter boys will play the Otter boys Cardinals right after this one. We'll have that game for you on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app. Alexandria Pep Band here. It's a great atmosphere. It's going to be fun. We look forward to this one. Again, in our show, our game, we'll have our Minnesota Motor period breaks, and we will have our Toyota Quality Player of the Game at the conclusion of our game. That brought to you by Quality Toyota in Fergus Falls. So looking forward to that. We'll come back with more and our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups after this break.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we moved all the vehicles inside so you can shop in comfort.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have cider and donuts.
It's the indoor sale. Of course Blake is practicing his dance moves.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have balloons.
It's our indoor sale. Of course all of our used inventory is on sale. And it comes with a Minnesota Motor $300 gift card.
It's the indoor sale at Minnesota Motor Company, Saturday, January 17th.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
We're back here. Our pregame show continues here from the Runestone Community Ice Arena. I hardly recognized the arena when I walked in. Last year it was construction going on, and it's super nice, the entryway. And I'm used to just coming in those doors. There's a concession stand, but really, really nice setup here. Alexandria 13-4 on the season. They're scoring 4.35 a game, giving up 1.65. Their power play at 13%. Penalty kill at 89.1%. They put up some pretty good numbers here as far as goals go, too. Their leading scorer is Maya Dutton, 9 goals, 13 assists, followed by Emily Doherty, 12 goals, 10 assists, and 22 points. Is it Anna Krinta? Say Krinta, right? Yeah, she's got 18 points, 8 goals, 10 assists. Their goaltender, Victoria Myers, 13-4. She's played every minute thus far, giving up 1.64 a game and a 9.19 save percentage. She has 4 shutouts. As far as the Otters go, again, looking for stronger performance compared to last Friday. They played well, but didn't play that last period kind of like they had been doing, giving up 3 unanswered in that. But the Otters right now are 8-9 on the year, averaging 2.3 goals a game, giving up about 4 a game. Power play at 17.5, penalty kill at 81.1%. Hannah Johnson, Avery Tonneson, and Maddie Brimhall all have 12 points for the Otters, followed by Rachel Laredo, 6 goals and 2 assists. Olivia Jorgens is going to get the start tonight. Olivia is 6-2 and giving up 3.25 a game and at 8.881 as far as the save percentage goes. And our scoreboard is brought to you by Ottertail Telecom Park Region Telephone. They'll sponsor our scoreboard. And again, a reminder, we'll name our quality player of the game, brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Otter boys will play after this one. They're coming off a 3-1 loss last Saturday to Northern Lakes. Officials are out on the ice. We look forward to both teams coming out. We'll take another break, and then we'll come back with the Nelson Auto Center starting lineups.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. Just like their student athletes, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Otters are on the ice. Our pregame show continues. And it's now time for our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups, brought to you by Nelson Auto Center, Highway 210 West in Fergus Falls. And Otters in their away maroon uniforms tonight, Alexandria in their home white uniforms. They had a skate with the youth hockey players prior to the game. And it is loud in here, there's no question about that. And I want to make sure that's not too loud, is it? We're good? We just want to make sure the crowd noise, that's not too loud, is it? We're good? So, all right, just double checking here again. Billy Lammers is our game side engineer. And every time I come into this building, I think of the Otter boys in the section semifinals against St. Cloud Cathedral, my son Peter's sophomore year. Man, that was a crazy game, overtime loss. And then St. Cloud Cathedral beat Alexandria in the other semifinal game, but it was a packed house. And again, the Alexandria Blizzard from the NA3 play here. And we've had some Fergus Falls Otters play for the Blizzard as well over the years. So looking forward to this one. And should be an excellent game. It's now time for the Nelson Auto Center starting lineup. Starting in goal will be number 35, senior Olivia Juergens. At 1D will be senior, one of the captains, Rachel DeBrito. Her D partner, senior Brooke Zierden. And Hannah Johnson will center the first 9. She is a senior as well. On the left side will be Ashlyn Wohlers. And on the right side, junior Aubrey Nelson. Ashlyn a junior as well. Again, head coach for the Otters is Isaac Vattenstall. And assisted by Justin Arneson and Ellie Anderson. So those are your Nelson Auto Center starting lineups, brought to you by Nelson Auto Center. And for the Alexandria Cardinals, Danica Waldorf, 1D. She is a sophomore and wears number 3. And number 6, Tegan Cullen, very good hockey player. Tegan is a junior. And Emily Doherty, she wears number 7. And then number 13, Maya Dutton. Maya is a sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Otters is number 21, Jersey Severson. Molly Arola is the head coach. Jeff Doherty and Paul Wardorf are the assistant coaches. Those are your Nelson Auto Center starting lineups. That concludes our pregame show. And we'll pause for the national anthem and come back with a puck drop. It's the Otters and the Cardinals on Channel 977. Also streaming on the Fergus Now app and on the KBRF YouTube channel.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
Hey, welcome back to the Runestone Community Ice Arena. The Otters and the Cardinals on Channel 977, also streamed on the Fergus Now app and the KBRF YouTube channel. Hannah Johnson and Emily Doherty will take the draw. Both of these players were their liberos on their respective volleyball teams, too. Face off. Here's Johnson with the puck. She'll backhand it. There, it's picked up there by Tegan Cullen. She wears number 6, comes out to neutral ice. Johnson will backhand into the zone. Comes on Meyer. She'll leave it there for Cullen. Again, this game just underway. Thanks for tuning in. Aubrey Nelson will kick that one back in. Cullen will go back to pick it up behind Meyer. Tegan Cullen wears number 6. Up the left side with a full head of steam. Walks in, sends a shot on. Juergens sends it up into the high corner. Puck picked up now by Alexandria. Walking in, fanning on the shot. There was number 24, Brooklyn Ellingson. Battle for it in the corner. Ellingson is there, along with Skylar Thorson. Goes over the far side. Johnson tries to find Aubrey Nelson. Now DeBrito will pick it up and send it right in front of the outer bench. Picked up there by Avery Tonneson. Avery will go the other direction. Here's Avery, junior, over the line, up the right side. Shot there blocked. Coming in, Scholl with a shot. Brindley Scholl had that go-ahead winner against Brainerd last Thursday night. So Maddie Brimhall and Brindley Scholl and Avery Tonneson here for Fergus Falls. And on the face-off here, it'll be Corinta. And it's won here by the Cardinals. Chipped ahead by Hills. Hills will play it in on Juergens. Juergens will, and she scores. Oh, that was a soft goal. Just slid it on the ice very slowly, and it's in the back of the net. 1-0 is the score on the Park Region scoreboard. Juergens gives up an early goal. Time of this goal comes at 1 minute and 17 seconds. And an unassisted goal for Quinn Hills. So Hills unassisted at 1:17 of the period. Off the face-off. It's controlled by the Cardinals. They go D to D. Carlson with it now. Try to get it to Doherty. Alexander goes right back to their first line. Second shot is in the back of the net. Doherty with a pass there to number 13, Maya Dutton, and Dutton scores. It's 2-0 Alexandria. So the Cardinals score, Maya Dutton with the goal From 7 and 11, that'll be Hensley and Carlson with the assists. And time of this goal comes at 1:31 of the period. Face-off won by the Otters. Sent into the Otter offensive zone. Picked up behind the goal. Aubrey Nelson is after it. Aubrey sends it into the far corner. Hannah Johnson after it. They reverse it. That was McPhail that reversed it. Pops back out. Away with the puck. Here comes Ellingson. 2 shots and 2 goals for Alexandria. Thorson over the line. Tried to center it there. Was poked out of there by Kinsey Zender. Picked up by Cullen. Here's Cullen with the puck. Coming on goal. Sends a shot on. Save made by Juergens. Picked up by Shea Katzenmeyer. She's double teamed in the corner. Puck behind the net now. Battle for it there. And Hannah will come away with it. Goes into the corner, though, and picked up here by Basson. Bass will send it out to Cullen at the point. There's a shot. That's going to be blocked. It hit Johnson in the elbow. It's picked up now at neutral ice. Aubrey Nelson battling. And it's controlled here by the Cardinals. Corinta with the puck. Pass back. Another shot with a wide open net. Just steered wide right of the net. That was Anna Corinta. Otters trail 2-0 on 4 shots on goal to start this period out. Puck behind the net, battling there. Hills with it now. Sends it through the slot. Juergens lost her stick. Now she'll pick it up. Battle in the corner, and there's going to be a penalty here, a checking call or a cross check. Body check here against Alexandria. And so the Otters go on the power play here as Bentley Cryo goes to the box. Time of this penalty is going to be at 3:04 of the period. Cryo with a body check. Otter power play. Hannah Johnson, Avery Tonneson, Rachel DeBrito, Maddie Brimhall, and Brooke Zierden. Face off. And here's an opportunity for the Cardinals. Maya Dutton at neutral ice. She'll pull it back up. Gives it off now to Emily Doherty. And a shot in the goal there, and it's 3-0. Goes low far side and beats Olivia Juergens, and it's 3-0. That's a shorthanded goal. And Doherty with the goal here, and the time of this goal is going to be 3:15. The Otters take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. Our timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Then we're back again. Lake Region Healthcare brings us our timeout, and Otter head coach Vattenstall saying we need to talk about this one. 3-0 here. And we're just at the beginning of the first period. Otters on a power play, though. Hannah Johnson will take the draw here against Doherty. And the puck is controlled here now. Here comes Avery Tonneson. Avery will gain the zone. Hannah Johnson will pick it up on the near half wall. Sends it back to Brimhall. Here's Hannah with the puck now. Down in the corner. Sends it down to Rachel. DeBrito behind the net. Try to scoop it out. Johnson will pick it up. Here's Hannah with the puck now. Down low, circling in the corner. Sends it out to Brimhall. Brimhall with a shot in traffic. Where's the puck? Kind of loose there. Tonneson backhanded it, but a nice save there by Meyer. Otters need to get one back here, giving up 3 early goals. One at 1:17, then another goal 14 seconds later, and then another goal at 3:15 of the period. We have 13:08 to go in the first period on our Park Region scoreboard. Alexandria wins the draw, and they'll clear it. Hensley Carlson sent the length of the ice. On a heavy forecheck is Corinta. Back after it is Brimhall. Here's Maddie with a puck. Drops it for Johnson. Johnson up the left side. Sends it to DeBrito. Rachel's going to try to gain the zone here. Good poke check that time by Corinta. Sent in. Brindley Scholl is on. Johnson is off. Zierden goes on the forecheck. Brimhall, right side to Avery Tonneson. Avery into the corner. Picked up by DeBrito. Tried to get it out to the point, and that's going to be cleared by the Cardinals, Anna Corinta. 12:23 to play here in the first period. 3-0 Cardinals. And a slow start here for Fergus Falls. Puck out at neutral, picked up by Doherty. Doherty swings it back to Dutton, who is trailing. Here's Dutton with the puck. Maya Dutton down below the goal line, still with the puck. Dutton will send it out near side for McPhail. There's a shot there. Block goes into the corner. Katzenmeyer after it, and the Cardinals are back at full strength. 11:51 to play in the period. Puck out to the point. Here's Cullen with it. Slides it to the right side. High slot area off the skate of Avery Tonneson. Doherty sends it to Maya Dutton. Dutton wears number 13. Now it's going to be picked up there by Jersey Severson. Here comes Brindley Scholl. Good forecheck here by the Cardinals. Right side, Tegan Cullen looking for a shooting lane. Sends one on. Blocker save that time. Pops out towards neutral. And Brindley Scholl is after it. Tegan Cullen will come back and scoop that one up. Here's Cullen with the puck now. Or the far side. Rachel DeBrito is there. She's going to run track at Eau Claire, Wisconsin Eau Claire. Hannah Johnson back the other direction. Hannah at neutral ice. Over to 100 points last year as a junior. Picked up into the slot. Shot there by Katie Berger, and an easy save there for the goaltender, Victoria Meyer. Brindley Harris, Ella Dirkman come on for the Otters, along with Katie Berggren. And here's the draw. And we're going to have a penalty here. A high stick. And we'll see who that's going to be. I think it's going to be against the Otters. They're opening up the penalty box here as Ella Dirkman's going to go in for a high sticking call. So a high stick on Ella Dirkman at 6:16 of the period. Get our first look here at the Alexandria power play. Picked up by Tonneson, and Avery will send it length of the ice. So Avery will clear it. And here comes Emily Doherty. Pulls it back to Tegan Cullen. She kind of fanned on that passing attempt. Now comes out to Maya Dutton. Here's Maya Dutton at neutral ice. She'll gain the zone. Looked like they were offsides there, but they kind of hopping over the line. There was Ellingson, puck behind in the corner. Picked up by Brimhall, played behind the goal line to Dutton. Then Maddie Brimhall will clear it, but not hard enough as Tegan Cullen got a stick on it. A little regroup here for the Cardinals, leading 3-0. 10 minutes to go in the first period. Doherty down in the corner. Here's Doherty with it now. Out to Cullen. Cullen back to Doherty. Doherty, weak side. Shot there and a save made by Juergens. Came out of the goal as Peyton Revering came out to, is that Parker Revering's and Eddie Revering's sister? That's what I figured, so. Yep, I recognize these names. I've been doing it for a while, so. Our older son Peter played against Parker, and other boys played against the other Revering, younger Revering boy. Andrew and Parker, yeah. Yeah, Mackenzie was a sister. Very good hockey player, too. Yeah, UMD. Okay, McKenna Revering coaching at St. Scholastica. 9:27 to go. In the first period, DeBrito wins a puck battle in the corner. Weak side through the slot. They were looking for Peyton Revering on the back door. Comes down low. Battling there is Basson. Basson behind the net with it now. Right side. Power turn along the far half wall is Jersey Severson. Comes out high. Shot there. DeBrito got a stick on it, and then it's cleared out of there. 11 seconds left in the one-man advantage here for Alexandria. Ashton Wohlers in the corner, gets it out to Hannah Johnson. Hannah's shot, save made there. Puck was kind of dancing on its end, and Hannah got a shot on, but Myers made the save. So Victoria Myers made the save. Face off now. 1 second left here in the one-man advantage for the Cardinals. So the Otters will kill this one off the face-off. Puck comes onto the stick of number 23, Hills. Picked off there by Avery Tonneson. Avery, a little bit more, much stick handling there was taken away there. Puck near side right below us. Tonneson up to left side though. Cullen walks in. Good back check that time by the Otters, and a poke check by Kinsey Zender. Comes over to Avery Tonneson. Avery tried to get it out to neutral ice. There was picked off by Isabel Nye. Is it Nye? Is that how you say that? Yeah. Puck in tight there. Shot save made. Rebound. Puck still out loose. Cleared out of there by Katzenmeyer. Shots are 8-4 in favor of the Cardinals. Puck at the blocker side of the net. And then Tonneson trying to relieve some pressure here. But goaltender Myers is going to come out and play it. See if they can catch the Otters on a change. Maddie Brimhall, Brindley Scholl, Ashton Wohlers on, and we have an icing call against the Cardinals. Again, Running Stitches Embroidery is your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. 7:40 here to play in the first period. And the Cardinals lead it here by a score of 3-0. The first, they got their two shots right away, 17 seconds apart. Cullen, they're on the boards now to Severson. Centering pass out to neutral, broken up there by Zierden momentarily. Puck still at neutral. Now sent along the near half wall. Played in by Severson, picked up now by Rachel DeBrito. Because she's going to run track at Wisconsin Eau Claire. So brother Michael playing at Liberty University, ACHA Division I. Far side, Brindley Harris battling along the half wall against Maya Dutton. She'll just play it in behind goaltender Juergens. Puck battle there. Puck comes into the corner. Skylar Thorson out of the point. Cardinals play it near side to Thorson into the bumper. Whereas the puck, it's on Katie Bergeron's stick, and Katie will move it but not out. Kept in by Thorson, now picked up by Brindley Harris. Puck is at neutral ice. DeBrito comes in and gets it out of the zone. And Otters trail 3-0, 6:36 to go in the first period. Up on that grade A area. Shot there, save made by Juergens off the stick of Thorson. Another shot, rebound kind of laid out there and picked up by Ashton Wohlers. Brindley Harris, near side. Aubrey Nelson will send it in. Hannah Johnson is on. Wohlers, Nelson in the corner, doing battle there. Aubrey has a forechecks very hard. Her and Hannah and Ashlyn. Picked up by Hannah, trying to battle for the puck along the point. Still after it. Winning the puck battle there, though, is Kryl. She'll send it in, but it's picked up by Kinsey Zender. Gets it ahead to Wohlers. Tried to get it out to neutral ice, but was met by Carlson. Puck right below us here. Battle for the puck. Brindley Scholl is on. Johnson goes off. Avery Tonneson comes on for the Otters. Played over to the far side. Kinsey Zender trying to move it out. Katzenmeyer will pick it up. Pressure here by the Cardinals. Doubling up the Otters in shots and then some, 10-4 here in the first period. They'll ring the boards to the far side, but it's going to be kept in there by Claire Gimbel. Emily Doherty after in the corner. Brindley Scholl trying to move it out. Maddie Brimhall is there as well. Got to win those puck battles. Cardinals going to control the puck here in the high slot. Oh, and a little tap pass from Maya Dutton to Doherty, and Doherty scores. So Doherty with her second of the game. Dutton will get an assist. This goal comes at 12:05 of the period. So Alexandria on the move here, lead it 4-0. 4 goals on 11 shots. Doherty from Maya Dutton and Claire Gimbel. So the Cardinals now go up 4-0 here in the first period. D it goes. And here comes Alexandria. Back the other direction. Puck now be an icing call here on Fergus Falls as it goes the length of the ice. And the Otters again, 2 for Emily Doherty, her 13th and 14th. Maya Dutton, her 10th of the year. And then the opening goal was Quinn Hills with her 10th of the year. Brindley Harris on the draw. It's going to be controlled by the Cardinals. Comes out to Waldorf at the point. Shot there is going to be blocked. Puck tipped on the side of the net. And it's picked up here now by Katie Berggren. Otters will try to move it out. They do to center ice. And away with the puck comes Emily Basson. Rachel DeBrito after it here for Fergus Falls. Otters trail 4-0 here on the Park Region scoreboard. Zierden now had Ashlyn Wohlers. That's going to be an icing call as Wohlers was hanging out at the far blue line. And the stretch pass a little too far in front of her. And that'll bring the face-off 185 feet or so back into the Otter D zone. 4-0. Cardinals lead it on the Park Region scoreboard. 3:54 to play. 11 shots on goal for the Cardinals, 4 for the Otters. Cardinals are winning a lot of face-offs here. Katzenmeyer down in the corner. Try to center it out front. It's picked back off there by Kinsey Zender. Zender. Puck is out at neutral ice. Aubrey Nelson will hustle back after it. Played back into the Otter zone there by Peyton Revering. Kept in at the point. Taken away by Johnson. Hannah will gain the zone. Otters will get a change here as Wohlers, Nelson, and Johnson get off, and Brimhall, Brindley Scholl, and Avery Tonneson come on. Here's Cryle gaining the zone. Kinsey Zender out to Brindley Scholl, off her stick. Controlled by the Cardinals. To the near side. Hills. Now Brindley Scholl lost the puck at neutral ice, played back in. Cardinals will change. Otters ring it off the boards, but they give it right back to the Cardinals. Alexander leads it 4-0. 2:52 to go. They'll play it ahead along the near boards. Picked up by Tonneson momentarily. Now to neutral ice. Maya Dutton had it momentarily. Both teams kind of slapping at it at neutral ice. And back after it here now is Casey Short. Put up along the boards. Nice touch pass there to Doherty. Doherty will hustle back after it. Doherty behind the goal line. Severson to Doherty. Otters got to keep their feet moving in the D zone, and puck slops out to neutral ice here with 2:15 to play. And back after it, here comes the Otters. Katie Berggren picks off a clearing attempt. Shot in there on the rebound. It goes wide right of the net. Initial save was made by Myers, and the rebound was right there, but the rebound attempt goes wide right of the net. Puck lobbed out to neutral. Brooks Zierden, or DeBrito slow it up. And now Ella Dirkman has it pop off her stick. Rachel battling in front of her own bench. Puck picked up down now here by Nye. Nye sends one wide right of the net on the glove side of Juergens. Picked up by the Cardinals. They'll backhand it into the corner. They'll go to work on the forecheck. Nye after it against Zierden. Here's Nye with the puck behind the net. DeBrito. Nobody on the wing there. We have 1:20 to play in the first period. Otters got to get to the locker room here and regroup. And puck still in the Fergus Falls end. It's picked up by DeBrito. And puck is off now to Aubrey Nelson. Aubrey Sends one on goal. Ed Johnson coming up the left side. Hannah battling in the corner. Gives it off to Wohlers, and Wohlers gets a shot on with 52.9 seconds to go. Going to stand up here and get my pregame interview done with head coach Mike Donahue between periods. How was the bus ride, Mike?
Easy.
Okay. my grandson Joe was riding on the bus.
Brought back good memories.
Yeah. I'm sure Tanner rode a few times. There's a quick shot off the face-off. 45 seconds to go in the period. Maddie Brim on out to Avery Tonneson. Avery up the right side. Bothered there by Tegan Culligan. Avery behind the net. Sent it off the goaltender. That's a smart play there. Didn't have the wraparound, but shot it off the goaltender. Otter boys coming off a 3-1 loss to Northern Lakes. Get back on the ice here tonight. It was a 2-1 game late, and good step forward for Fergus Falls. Brim on the draw. They win it. Sent out by Emily Doherty. Played back in. They'll leave it there. Picked up by Peyton Revering. Out to Kinsey Zender. 20 seconds to go in the period. And the puck is lobbed into the Alexandria bench. Everybody's safe. And we're going to face off. It'll be in the Otters zone there as the Cardinals last had it. Watch Doherty on the faceoff. She's good. She's at quite an angle. There's two people on faceoffs, right? If you're allowed to get away with it, you go for it. You know what I mean? Until they call it. But just watch how she'll square up here. Not so much on that one. But and the Cardinals win the draw. They've been good on their draws here tonight. Behind the net. 10 seconds to go. Here's Maya Dutton. She'll send one. A long shot. Saved by Juergens. That is the end of the first period of play here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with our Minnesota Motor pregame show after this timeout. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streamed on the Fergus Now app and the KBRF YouTube channel. We'll be back after this.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we moved all the vehicles inside so you can shop in comfort.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have cider and donuts.
It's the indoor sale. Of course Blake is practicing his dance moves.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have balloons.
It's our indoor sale. Of course all of our used inventory is on sale. And it comes with a Minnesota Motor $300 gift card.
It's the indoor sale at Minnesota Motor Company, Saturday, January 17th.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. Just like their student athletes, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Welcome back to the Community Ice Arena. Here at the Runestone Community Ice Arena, the Otter Tail Telecom scoreboard reads Alexandria 4, Fergus Falls nothing. Shots on goal 12-8 in favor of the Cardinals. And again, we'll have the Otter boys following this one. We might have just a short break in there as they resurface the ice and get those things taken care of. But let's recap the scoring in this one here for it was all Cardinals in that first period. At 1:17 of the period, it's number 23. That is Quinn Hills with her 10th of the year, and that was an unassisted goal. And then Fergus Falls gives up a goal 17 seconds later. It was a pretty one as Hensley Carlson found Emily Doherty, who on the back door found number 13, Maya Dutton, and Maya Dutton put that one top shelf and made it 2-0. And then a shorthanded goal for Alexandria at 3:15 of the first period. It was the 13th of the year for Emily Doherty. Doherty comes back at 12:05 of the period and gets her 14th of the year, and that was assisted, I believe, by Maya Dutton in that one. So right now at the half, we have some Alexandria youth players playing as we speak, much like the Otters do. And really good crowd here tonight. But again, Otters trail it 4-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll take another break and come back with more. Our Minnesota Motor period break continues. Minnesota Motor located on South Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Between practices, games, and late-night drives, who's got time to grocery shop? With Instacart from Service Food in Fergus Falls, order online and your groceries are ready for delivery. So you can cheer louder, not shop longer. Service Food of Fergus Falls.
Serving you best.
Hey, welcome back here to the Runestone Community Ice Arena, where the Otters trail the Cardinals 4-0 after the first period play. There were 2 penalties in that first period, and there was one special teams goal, but it was a shorthanded goal. And I I was double checking on that last goal. Who assisted on? Was it Maya Dutton on the Doherty? Just double checking here. But right now it's 4-0. Shots on goal 12-8 in favor. Dutton and Gimble. Okay, 15. That was Gimble assisted on that last goal. I want to get that correct. So, but Fergus Falls with 8 shots on goal. Alexandria 12. But a 4-0 deficit here. So we'll see all the Otters come out in period number 2. And the Otter boys looking back on the winning track here after that loss to Northern Lakes, a very good Northern Lakes team. And that was a 3-1 loss last Saturday. We'll take another timeout to come back with more on our Minnesota Motor period break. It's the Otters and the Cardinals. 4-0 Cardinals on the Park Region telephone scoreboard after 1.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
Take one of those. Hey, welcome back here to the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena, where the Otters trail 4-0. Thanks a lot. We're good, thanks. Yeah. And got the lines right now for the boys' game, so we're set to go there. But 4-0 Cardinals with the lead here. And I just want to set the table here as far as upcoming hockey broadcasts. We got the doubleheader tonight, and then we will be back on the air, Otter boys hockey, as the Thief River Falls Prowlers come to town to take on the Otters on Saturday. That's a 2 o'clock start. You'll find that on AM 1250 KBRF. One basketball game on the air tonight as Jason Retzlaff with the call of the West Central Barnesville game on KJ Country. And so Thursday, a lot of basketball too. Battle Lake and Underwood on KJ Country also streamed on our streaming outlets. And then girls basketball, Fergus Falls at St. Cloud with Brad Anderson. So that's what's coming up. And then Friday, more basketball. Otter boys take on Ricori at home, and girls basketball, Hillcrest at Underwood. So a lot of games coming up, and tune in to Craig on our late media stations on his sports casts, and also check out all the scores and the stories on AM 1250 KBRF. For those of you viewing, the Zamboni is doing its work, and we're getting her done here. And again, Billy Lammers is our game side engineer. 4-0 again is the score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And again, the shots on goal are 12-8 in favor of the Cardinals. We'll take another break, and we'll come back with more of our Minnesota period break. Right now, the score 4-0 Alexandria.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number? We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Hey, welcome back here to Alexandria. And again, some really nice upgrades to the rink here. And a lot more locker rooms, a lot more space, a big foyer entryway. And are there still plans to put another ice sheet? Is that going to go to the west or to the north? Yeah. So, yeah, that's the plan, is to add another ice sheet. And, man, that'd be a big boost to have another. That'd be a huge boost. Yeah, well, they keep this the main rink. They'll keep the main rink here. And if any of you have been down to Robbinsdale Armstrong, the Robbinsdale rink at New Hope, it looks exactly like this. Same vintage. Yeah, it's almost identical. That's where they play the Upper Midwest Elite League and a lot of things like that. The Otter girls have played in that Christmas tournament quite a few years until this past year. The Otters this year went down to the Farmington tournament, played some good schools down there. Again, Alexandria with 4 goals in the period. Let's recap the scoring. An unassisted goal at 1:17 of the period. And it was scored by number 23, Quinn Hills. And then at 1:31 of the period, the 10th of the year for Maya Dutton, assisted by Emily Doherty and Hensley Carlson. Then a shorthanded goal for the Cardinals. Emily Doherty's 13th of the year. Again, that was shorthanded. And then at 12:05 of the period, Doherty gets her 2nd of the game, 14th of the year, assisted by Maya Dutton and by Hensley Carlson. So that's where things stand right now. 4-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And again, shots on goal are 12-8 in favor of Alexandria. Again, the Otter boys will take on the Cardinals after this one, and we look forward to that game. We'll hear from head coach Mike Donahue and during our pregame show. And we'll preview that game after a bit here. But Cardinals boys right now, they are 5-7 on the season. Their last game was a loss to Elk River by a score of 8-2. That was a week ago. Or was it? No, pardon me. It was just last Saturday. And in that game, Elk River outshot Alexandria 46-10 in that one. And so the Elk River with a nice squad there. Again, the Otter boys in Section 8AA, same thing with the Otter girls, or the Alexandria, both boys and girls team. The high school league resections, as you know, every 2 years. And so not a section game here for either of these teams. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the start of this second period as well. Again, 4-0. Is our score in favor of Alexandria. We'll take a break and come back with more. It's Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streamed on the Fergus Now app and on the KBRF Radio YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Welcome back to Alexandria. The Otters trail at 4-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Shots on goal, 12 for Alexandria. Olivia Juergens with 8 saves in the first period. And Victoria Myers, perfect so far, stopping all 8 shots that she has faced. Otters are back on the ice. They'll move to my left this time. Again, trailing 4-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And we're going to drop the puck here in just a second. I want to tell you about Running Stitches Embroidery. They're the local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Both teams again set to go here. And the Otters had one power play opportunity but ended up giving up a shorthanded goal in that one. And Cardinals had one power play opportunity and the Otters did kill that one off. So we're set to go here. Both teams huddle around their respective coaches. So when the Otter boys varsity game takes on, the Otter girls JV will go to the other rink and play that. Otter boys JV game is going on right now on the other rink. And so a double header here tonight. Let's get her going here. Again, the Otters will move to my left, Cardinals to my right. These teams have had some battles in the old Section 6A, I tell you, that down in Wilmer in 2019 and then a couple years ago. It's different when it's not a section game, but yeah, it is. All right, centering pass now to Doherty. Doherty at center ice, bobbed there by Aubrey Nelson, sent back into the zone, but it's picked up by Maya Dutton. She sends one wide right of the net, picked up by Jersey Severson. Now Rachel DeBrito will move it out. Head man pass to Hannah Johnson. Cut back, but Tegan Cullen there and picked it off. Tap forward, just hopped over Ashton Woller's stick. Johnson will come off. On comes Maddie Brimhall. Pass picked off by Aubrey Nelson. Over to Ashton Wohlers. Threw it, nobody home there except for Maya Dutton. She'll go for a skate. She'll gain the zone. Shot blocked there by Kenzie Zender. Here's Dutton with a puck. Still with it now. Out high. They're to short. Right side pass off of Aubrey Nelson's shin pads. Puck played into the corner. Battle for it there. Comes out near side and sent in close to the goal line. Backhand attempt there. Wide of the net by Skylar Thorson, and the Otters will send it down. And they're going to call icing there. It barely made it. In junior hockey, you got to sprint to that dot. You know, in the junior hockey too, they make you pay. You got to stay on. I'm glad in high school they don't do that because you got to relieve pressure sometimes. And so here's the draw to the right of Olivia Juergens. It's going to be won here by the Otters. They ran to the near boards. Now played out after it is Avery Tonneson. 2-on-1 possibility. Tonneson walking in, rips one. Oh, it hit the side of the net. You know, we played Northern Lakes in the semifinals a while ago, and our girls, they shot it. It hit the net. Our goalie quit. Thought it was in because they were cheering, and we ended up losing that game. It was really a crazy one. It hit the side, yeah. Puck played behind the net now. It's like we lost twice. And now a clean exit here for the Cardinals. And played over the line here by Basson. Wonder if she's related to Bob Basson. Played in the NHL. I don't think, but our son Isaac played with Bob's son Riley at Cedar Rapids. And the Otters sent it down. Now the Otters will change. Quickly the other direction come the Cardinals. They'll gain the zone and offsides here against Alexandria. It's interesting, Bob Basson wasn't very big. I've talked to him. He played in the NHL 14 years, but he was a fighter. And they didn't want his son to do that, but he did a few times. There's Hannah Johnson on the draw here against Anna Carinta. Tied up, and it's Ashton Wohlers that comes up with a puck. Ashton gain the zone. Send it out to the front of the grade A area, and it's popped out of there. Here's a chase for the puck now. DeBrito, she's got good speed. Rachel after it. Carries it off to Hannah. Hannah will circle back behind her own goal. Against Doherty. Again, both those guys were their liberos on the respective volleyball teams. Along the far boards now. Picked up by Rachel DeBrito. Played to the point here by the Cardinals. Cardinals keep the pressure on. Down the corner it goes. Otters trying to move it out. Good stick by Wohlers there as the Cardinals try to go backdoor. Puck out at neutral. Here comes Doherty. Dangerous with the puck. Doherty gets around the D. Walks in. Shot. The save made. Rebound attempt. That'll go left of the net. Jersey Severson had an opportunity. Now it's picked up here by Brindley Harris. Try to get it to Berggren. Kept in, though, by Doherty. Sends a shot on and a goal. Hit Livia's stick and then goes into the back of the net. 5-0 Alexandria. So Doherty with the shot from the point. And she's got the pure hat trick. I'm sorry, 7 from, who is it? 13 from 7. 13? All right, okay. So Doherty didn't get the goal. It was Maya Dutton, her 11th of the year from Doherty. Time is 3:25 or so. 5-0 Alexandria. Here comes Alexandria back for more. Poke check by Zender. Picked up by Ella Dirkman, but it comes out to Tegan Cullen. Pops off her stick, and Katie Bergen's kept picking up. Katie Bergen on a breakaway, walks in, shoots, and a save is made. Rebound, Ella Dirkman. Couldn't quite gather the puck. So Katie Bergen, third line winger, had a chance there. Here's Zender with the puck. Picked off, though, by the Cardinals. They send it out front. Shot there over the top of the net. Puck still behind the net. Battle for it there. Nye has it. Slapped out of there by Avery Tonneson. Over in the corner with it now is Corinta. Near side, but shot there blocked here, and here's Avery Tonneson. Avery's going to accelerate. Avery up the right side, walks in, rips one. She's got a good hard shot. She spent a lot of time in the shooting room. There's a shot by Brimhall. Somebody's got to step up here for the Otters here and get the maroon and gold on the board. Out the right side now is Cryle. Cryle up the right side. Bothered by DeBrito. Picked up by Avery Tonneson. Avery's a junior. And now Brindley Scholl. Zierden. Now DeBrito. Alexander with good sticks here. Sent in by DeBrito. Aubrey Nelson goes on the forecheck along with Johnson. Wohlers is going to pick it off. Overskated the puck. Tap forward. Katzenmeyer will send it in. Puck right below us here. And Johnson's going to send it in. After for the Cardinals is Peyton Revering. Wohlers is there. Puck out front, looking for Johnson, but a good poke check by the goalie Myers. And then Cullen after it against Zender to the right side. Wohlers couldn't get it to Hannah. Now here comes Alexandria. Maya Dutton is going to gain the zone. Good defensive play there by Katzenmeyer. Puck in the slot, though. Aubrey Nelson is there. And it's picked up at the point by McPhail. Pops over her stick. Johnson will hustle after it. And here comes Alexandria. Trying to get a clean exit. Up the right side is McPhail. McPhail's going to gain the zone. Still with the puck. Centers it out front. Zender is there to tap it away. Kinsey Zender. Older brother Caden will be playing in the varsity game. Puck comes out to Brindley Harris. Harris walks in. Backhanded goal for Harris. Makes it 5-1. So a turnover by the Cardinals leads to Brindley Harris's second of the year. And the Fergus Falls Otters are on the board here at 6:12 of the period. So Harris is second of the year. And we'll see what the, trying to get the official scoring here. The old whiteboard, been doing that a lot of years. I always got to remember to look.
There's sometimes where I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I forget to give them the
Yeah. With the video, sometimes I have instant replay and I can look at stuff. But Harris gets her second of the year at 6:12 of the period, and they got the door open there. Officials are talking to head coach Rolla, and Molly's had some good teams here over the years. I was talking to her before the game, and had some great battles with head coach Tim Lill, and Tim 11 years with the Otters and taking the Otters to state in 2019 and then 23 and 24. So I don't know what they're talking about there. I always want to be right in the huddle and see what they're talking about. But 5-1 is our score here now on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Shots are 15-13 in favor of Alexandria. And I'm going to go over and talk to head coach Vattenstall now and see what the deal was. So we know Brindley's got the goal, her second of the year. And we're set to face off. Cardinals had turned it over, and Brindley hustled after it, made a nice move, went forehand, backhand, and got the goal there. So we're waiting for the face-off here. Again, both officials trying to figure out what they might be talking about here. What's that? Talking about going to Zorba's? Zorba's Pizza in the concession stand. I might have to find a piece between games. A little longer discussion here with head coach Vattenstall. But it's a 5-1 Cardinal lead here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll talk to Isaac in the post-game show and just see what the discussion was about there. And possibly an unassisted goal on the turnover, most likely. So we'll see what the situation is here. Sometimes conferences are good, sometimes they're not good. And upper level hockey with the goal reviews now can really stretch a game out, with the nobody's in the penalty boxes. 7 from 6. All right. I'll have to text down to the score box and see what's going on down there. So Kinsey Zender with the assist. It's 5-1. Cardinals send it in the Otter zone. Goes behind Myers. Back behind the net. Zierden is after it there along with Emma Basson. Battle for the puck. Brooks battling. In comes Brindley Harris. And the Otters are going to move it out. Ella Dirkman tried to tap it off the neutral, and Harris is going to pick it up. Brindley will send it in. Get Harris with her second goal of the year. Hannah Johnson collides with Emma Dirkman. Comes out to Zender. She sends one on net. Hannah behind the net. They played around the near boards, and it's going to come out of the zone. Tegan Cullen. Good play by Katzenmeyer. And now Shea Katzenmeyer will scoop it up along the near boards. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Mike. Okay, the ref in the JV game got a cut in the face. All right. Is like from a puck? Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, that's what they were. Oh, my. That's what they were talking about, I think, in case they needed a trainer or something. So, yeah, we lost one to their game, so we lost the linesman. We've gone up to Northern Lakes in a varsity game sometimes and played with 2 refs only. It happens, not the River Lakes, pardon me. I remember that game in particular. It happens, but they're making it work. So I just hope he's all right. Now they'll play it back here now to Peyton Revering. They'll regroup. Short with it. Good patience by the Cardinals. Don't want to reverse it too many times. I call it the Bantam reverse. Some coaches will say 2 times and you better have it out. Oh, there's a weak shot from the side. And Meyer gets on top of it. And the Both teams will change the lines here with 9:04 to play and a 5-1 lead here. The lone goal scorer by the Otters was Brindley Harris at 6:12 of the period. Here's Hannah Johnson on the draw. The Cardinals will win it. Carlson with it behind the net, along the boards, and Otters are back after it at neutral ice. Johnson will pick it up, sends it over to Katzenmeyer, and now away with the puck comes McPhail. She'll send it in. Goes behind Otter goaltender Olivia Juergens. Now the puck picked up by Zender. Here's Kinsey with the puck now. Kinsey tripped up. Otters are going to get a power play, but they still got a little time here. And now the Cardinals touch it up, and Otters are going the power play. Alexander with a tripping call on Maya Dutton at 8:32 of the period. So Dutton for a trip. And the Otter power play unit is on the ice. See if they can get one here. Again, shots on goal 15-14 in favor of Alexandria. Johnson will take the draw here against Corinta. Cardinals win the draw. Puck behind the net. Picked up by Hannah. Tried to send it out front to DeBrito. And now here comes Alexandria. Corinta, they have one shorthanded goal tonight. Shot there on Juergens. Played behind the net. Picked up by Corinta. Sends it out front. Shot. Puck there. Loose. Kicked out of there and a goal. Rebound was laying there. And a shorthanded goal. And a 6-1 lead for Alexandria. Second shorthanded goal of the game. Wow. Time of this goal is going to be at 8:55 of the period. 24 with the goal. That's going to be Ellingson. Unassisted. An unassisted goal for Ellingson. 6-1. And then the puck sent into the Otter zone. We have an icing call. So an unassisted goal for Brecklin Ellingson. And it's 6-1 in favor of the Cardinals. Face-off is going to be won by Alexandria. Again, the Otters on the power play here, but good pressure by Alexandria. Rink right pass. Aubrey Nelson will pick it up. She'll go for a skate. Aubrey up the left side. Out to Harris. Here's Brindley Harris. See if the Otters can get set up here. Harris below the goal line with it now. Still with the puck. Good job by the Cardinals. They getting sticks in passing lanes. And so fifth of the year for Ellingson on that shorthanded goal. 43 seconds left on the one-man advantage for the Otters. Johnson will pick it up. Plays along the near half wall to Aubrey Nelson. Aubrey walks in. She'll rip a shot there, and Meyer gets this face-off, and the Otter gets their first power play unit back out on the ice. 6-1 Cardinals here. Two shorthanded goals. And here's Johnson on the draw. The Otters are going to get it. It's going to pop out to neutral, though. Brooke Zierden near boards. Sends it in, but gives it right back to Alexander. And then Tegan Cullen will just send it the length of the ice. One more rush here for the Otters. 15 seconds left in the one-man advantage. Here's Brimhall. Out to Hannah. Johnson now at neutral ice. Right in front of the Otter bench. Otters got to check back up. Tonneson will get back on sides here. And they're going to say no icing. It was about simultaneously when the power play expired. Oh, Dutton was tripped up there with no call. Down in the corner, behind the goal line. Jersey Severson leaves it for Maya Dutton. 6:05 to play in the second period. 18-15 are the shots. 6-1 in favor of Alexandria. Cardinals. Shot there wide of the net. there by Cullen, or by Doherty, pardon me. Otters trying to get it out. Here's DeBrito, poke checked away from her. And Maddie Brimhall will ice the puck here with 5:42 to play here in the second period, and a 6-1 Cardinal lead here on the Park Region scoreboard. So Cardinals lead at 6-1. Can we have the boys game following this one? Shots then go 18-15 in favor of Alexandria. Brindley Harris, who has the lone goal for the Otters, will take the draw. And the draw is going to be won by the Cardinals. Comes out, shot kicked out of there by Katzenmeyer. Ella Dirkman along the near half wall. Sent back out, tapped out of the air, into the high slot, shot, and a goal. 7-1. Otters got to take better care of the puck as well, though. That one was left right in that grade A area. And that is number 14, Emma Basson, her 6th of the year. So Basson for Alexandria. And assist going to Peyton Revering. Time of this goal is 11:33. Face off. Kicked into the Alexandria zone. Played back behind the net. Short. Near side. Clean out. Good breakout for Alexandria. Corinta up the left side. Coming in. Drop pass. Shot there deflected up and out of play. Brooke Zierden with a good stick there. So the 6th of the year for Basson, with an assist going to number 2, Peyton Revering. So 7-1 Cardinals here with 5:03 to play here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. There's the tail of the tape. Those who are viewing the game. 5:03 to play in the second period. Off the draw. It's won by Alexandria. Comes to the near side. Picked off by Brindley Scholl. 2-on-1 possibility. Avery Tonneson tried to get it out front. Brimhall tried to get a stick on it. Kick forward. Here comes a 2-on-1 for Alexandria, but a nice play by Katzenmeyer. And it's going to be sent in by Corinta, and the Cardinals will send fresh line on. But I think Maya Dutton got on the blue line, so there'll be an offsides call. Puck was dumped in. So an offsides call on Alexandria. Line change for the Otters here, and defensively it's Rachel DeBrito and Brooke Zierden. Katie Bergeron, Ella Dirkman, and Brindley Harris, who has the only goal here for Fergus Falls. 4:34 to play in the second period. Face-off is going to be won by the Cardinals. They'll play it into the Otter zone. Zierden is there. She'll wrap it off the wall. Cardinals play it down low. That's Nye. In comes Zierden. Back out to the point to McPhail. Shot blocked. Ella Dirkman has an opportunity. Dirkman. Puck got away from her. And she was tripped up on the way to the net. And we're going to get a slashing call on Alexandria. And the time of this penalty is 12:49 of the period. So a slashing call here on the Cardinals, and that's on number 11, Hensley Carlson. Face-off will be in the Otter offensive zone to the left glove side of goaltender Victoria Myers, who stopped 14 of 15. Hannah Johnson against Emily Doherty. Otters are going to win the draw. Comes out to Zierden. Brooke with a puck. One-timer left of the net. Here's Rachel DeBrito. DeBrito on the near half wall. Out to Zierden. She'll shoot one. Directed over to the near side. Battle for the puck there. Kept in by Zierden. Here's Brooke with the puck. Sends one toward the net. DeBrito tipped it. Puck on the side of the net. Boards were kind of hot there. It came there, and then Myers got on top of that one. 3:52. They'll change killers up front here for the Cardinals as Corinta and Brecklin Ellingson come out. Here's the draw to the blocker side of Myers. Otter's going to win it. Comes out to Brimhall. Quick shot and a glove save. 3:47 to play here in the second period. 7-1 Alexandria. Draws won by Alexandria. Tegan Cullen in the corner. Bothered there by And it's sent out of there by Corinta. It's going to go the length of the ice. Jurgens will stop it. There's a race for the puck, though. Good hustle here by the Cardinals, just beating the Otters to the puck. Corinta with the puck behind the net. Here's Brimhall now. Maddie Brimhall to Hannah Johnson. Hannah's going to gain the zone, take it down below the goal line. Bumped up along the boards, picked up by DeBrito. Out to Brimhall. Maddie with it now. Now to DeBrito. Tried to get it over to Kinsey Zender, but it was kind of a rocket of a pass. A little hard there. And here's Zender. Kinsey will gain the zone. Yeah, can't just do that. There's another. I was going to get a 5-on-3 or for 45 seconds. So Alexandria called probably here for a body check. And this comes at 14:04. And that's number 6, Tegan Cullen. So a 5-on-3 here for the Otters. They'll switch up power play here for 45 seconds. So face-off will be to the glove side of Myers. Scholl will take the draw here, along with Aubrey Nelson, Ashton Wohlers, Kinsey Zender, and Shea Katzenmeyer. Otters going to win the draw. Aubrey Nelson along the half wall, trying to keep it in her feet, and it's sent out of the zone. Otters won the draw but couldn't control the puck. And it's going to be picked up here now by Shea Katzenmeyer. Shea will skate it up. She'll gain the zone. She'll take it down into the far corner. Katzenmeyer out to Scholl. Ridley Scholl bothered there by Emily Doherty. 5 of us, 3 of them battle down in the corner. Aubrey Nelson will kick it out. 7 seconds to 1-man advantage. Walking in, Scholl with a shot, rebound, save made by Myers. What's the old adage? Your best penalty killer in a 5-on-3 is your goalie. All right, we're set to go here. 2:14 to play. Otters have 3 seconds in the 5-man advantage, or the 2-man advantage. Otters going to win the draw. Comes out to DeBrito. Now to Zierden. Brooke with a shot from the point. Tap forward by Brooke, and then out, and it comes to Dutton. Here comes Maya Dutton up the left side. Sauce, her pass backhand to the far corner. Otters have 1:02 left in the 1-man advantage here. Here's Maya Dutton with a puck. Picked up by DeBrito. Settle that puck down here now. Here's Rachel. Good pressure. Otters got numbers now. Let's go. Here comes Zierden. Brooks going to gain the zone. Drops it for Avery Tonneson. Picked up by Zierden. And it's going to be cleared out. A little too much stick handling. 1:28 to play in the period. 29 seconds left in the 1-man advantage. Puck high in the air. Sent over the line. Cardinals will loft that one into the crowd. Another happy fan there, but they're going to return the puck onto the ice. 7-1 is our score in favor of Alexandria. Shots are 19-18. And the Otters have another power play. They had a 5-on-3 for about 45 seconds. Here's Brindley Scholl on the draw against Emily Doherty. Otters going to win the draw. Comes out to Katzenmeyer. We got to rip that. Zender low on the ice, left of the net. Puck behind the net, scooped up there by Short. Here's Short with it now. And we have 1 minute remaining in the period. Here's Zender with the puck. Picked up by Aubrey Nelson, sent over the line. Emily Doherty up the left side. Doherty battling there. Tied up by Zender. Corinta with the puck behind the net. Corinta still with it. Sends it out front. Tapped over to the near side. Otters trying to get possession. Cardinals lead it 7-1. 7 goals on 19 shots. 30 seconds to go in the period. And the puck played into the Otter zone. Hit the linesman. Must be okay now. We got our linesman back because we had to borrow a ref here for a few minutes as there was a cut on the one of the linesmen on the JV game on the adjacent rink. 11 seconds to go in the period. Puck pops out. Right side, Ashton Wohlers. Back after it, though, is Revering. Ashton Wohlers in the corner. Pulls up. And that is the end of the second period of play. 7-1 Alexandria. Shots on goal, 19 for the Cardinals, 18 for the Otters. Brindley Harris with the lone Otter goal. At 6:12 of the period, it's assisted by Kinsey Zender. We'll take a break and come back with our Minnesota Motor period recap after this.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we moved all the vehicles inside so you can shop in comfort.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we have cider and donuts.
It's the indoor sale. Of course Blake is practicing his dance moves.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have balloons.
It's our indoor sale. Of course all of our used inventory is on sale. And it comes with a Minnesota Motor $300 gift card.
It's the indoor sale at Minnesota Motor Company, Saturday, January 17th.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. Just like their student athletes, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Welcome back. Our score here at the Runestone Community Ice Arena, 7-1 in favor of Alexandria. Shots on goal, 19 for Alexandria, 18 for Fergus Falls. Let's recap the scoring in the second period. It was 4-0 after the first period. The shots were 12-8 in favor of Alexandria after the first period of play. And then the Cardinals get a goal at 3:25 of the period, 11th of the year for Maya Dutton. That was assisted by Emily Doherty. And then at 6:12 of the period, second of the year for Brindley Harris, and that was assisted by Kinsey Zender. Made the score 7-6, and that, or made the score 5-1. Then Alexandria at 8:55 of the period. It is a fifth of the year for Ricklin Ellingson, and that was an unassisted goal. And again, that was a shorthanded goal. Made it 6-1, and then the Cardinals get a goal at 11:33 of the period. Sixth of the year for Emma Basson, and that was assisted by Peyton Revering. Again, that made the score 7-1. So the lone goal for the Otters scored by Brindley Harris, but the Otters have another opportunity here to come out and kind of win this period. And so right now, 7-1 is our score. We'll take a break, come back with more here from Alexandria.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Between practices, games, and late-night drives, who's got time to grocery shop? With Instacart from Service Food in Fergus Falls, order online and your groceries are ready for delivery. So you can cheer louder, not shop longer. Service Food of Fergus Falls.
Serving you best.
Welcome back to Alexandria after 2 periods of play. 7-1 Cardinals. And goal scorers for Alexandria include number 23, Hills, an unassisted goal, and then Maya Dutton, her 10th of the year from Emily Doherty, and also Hensley Carlson. And then at the shorthanded goal, an unassisted goal by Emily Doherty, her 13th of the year at 3:15 of the period. Still in the first period at 12:05 of the period, second of the game, 14th of the year for Doherty, assisted by Maya Dutton and number 15, Claire Gimble. 4-0 after the first period. Then Alexandria at 3:25 of the second, 11th of the year for Maya Dutton, assisted by Emily Doherty. So Doherty right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points so far in this one. And the Otters get one at 6:12 of the period. Brindley Harris gets her second of the year, assisted by Kinsey Zender. Made it 5-1. And Alexandria, the shorthanded goal, an unassisted goal, and it was the 5th of the year for Brooklyn Ellingson. Then the thank you, Thor. I got a Gatorade, so an unassisted goal at 8:55 of the period. Alexandria's number 24, Brooklyn Ellingson, made it 6-1. And then at 11:33 of the period, 6th of the year for Emma Basson, with an assist going to Peyton Revering. Shots are pretty close here, 19-18. The Otters got off to a slow start in this one, giving up 4 in the first, but giving up 3 in the second here. Let's see if they can again win this third period. Zamboni's doing its work. The Alexandria Pep Band is here, and we're going to take a break and come back with more. Our Park Region telephone scoreboard reads Alexandria 7, Fergus Falls 1. We'll come back after this.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe, with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Hi, Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
Welcome back to the Runestone Community Ice Arena. Again, following this third period, we'll have probably a short break, and then we'll be back with the Otter boys game as the Otters take on the Cardinals. Central Lakes Conference game, as is this game. And the Otter girls were unbeaten so far in the Central Lakes Conference up until, tonight's going to be a tough one to come back in this one, but we still have some more hockey yet to play. But Otter boys and the Cardinals will square off here after the third period. They'll come up and warm up on the dirty ice, then they'll resurface, and we'll get that one going. It should be about 7:15, 7:30 or so. We shall see on that. But again, the Cardinals with 4 in the first, 3 in the second. The Otters get a goal in the second period, second of the year for Brindley Harris. Kenzie Zender with the assist on that. And again, shots in goal, Alexandria 19, Fergus Falls 18. But we haven't got any, I would say, grade A chances. We had that breakaway by Harris and a couple other decent opportunities, but I'd say the lion's share of the good scoring opportunities have come to the Alexandria Cardinals. Take one more break as our Minnesota Motor period break is drawing to a conclusion. We'll come back after this.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Between practices, games, and late-night drives, who's got time to grocery shop? With Instacart from Service Food in Fergus Falls, order online and your groceries are ready for delivery. So you can cheer louder, not shop longer. Service Food of Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Heather Hickman, Executive Director for LB Homes in Fergus Falls. Seasons may change, but one truth remains: our compassionate, Christ-centered care at LB Browen Home. For over a century, we have served as His hands and feet. Every resident is welcomed as family, embraced with the dignity and kindness that Christ calls us to share. So whether you are seeking peace of mind or a trusted home for a loved one, you'll find it here. LB Browen Home, rooted in faith, serving with compassion, trusted for generations.
Where to eat the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Hey, we're back here. Again, the Alexandria Pep Band is here. And we're waiting for the teams to come back out on the ice. The officials are back out. And again, Otters trail 7-1 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard as we get this third period underway. Lady Otters are back out on the ice. Again, our scoreboard reads 7-1. Alexandria coming back out on the ice. Otters are out, and we're set to go here. Again, the Otters looking to get back to the state tournament in Section 6A. Again, we've added St. Cloud to the section. It'll be a tough out, but we shall see. And both teams are back out on the ice. Again, they're huddling around their coaches. And we'll get things going here. The Otters right now are 8-9 on the season. Cardinals are 13-4. They got a good hockey team here this year. All right, here we go. Hannah Johnson will take the draw here against Emily Doherty. And here we go. Let's play some hockey. And Aubrey Nelson and Maya Dutton were both kind of slapping their sticks at each other. Face-off is going to be won by the Otters. Brooke Searden will carry it in and ring the boards. Or the far side. Maya Dutton is there. Pops back out towards neutral ice. Otters trying to get a stick on it. Pops out to neutral. Searden will tap it in over the line. Otters check back up. And here comes Brindley Scholl and also Maddie Brimhall. And we got an icing call here on Alexandria. An icing call here on Alexandria here with a 7-1 Cardinal lead here on the Park Region scoreboard. Maya Dutton kind of tapped Rachel on the shin pads as she went by, and Rachel was just kind of laughing. These guys compete. Off the face-off, Thorson. Right side pass to Basson. Basson along the dot, sends it out front, backhanded by Thorson. Puck into the slot, and then cleared out of there by Katzenmeyer. And we got an icing call on the Otters. Doesn't seem like after a Zamboni there's a lot of fresh ice. It seems like it. But just getting back out, and the girls getting their legs under them, too, and a couple of icing calls. And face-off will begin to the blocker side of Olivia Juergens. Otters trailing 7-1, 15:32 to play in the hockey game. Okay, we're in running time now as it's a 6-goal margin. Good move there by Ellingson. Puck out at neutral ice, picked up, and they'll regroup here. Play it back to Revering. Over along the far half wall, Katie Bergman is there. She'll send it in. Otters will go on the forecheck. Brindley Harris and Ella Dirkman, first two in. And the puck picked up now and played out here by Basson. And Basson will send it in. She'll get off. Battle for the puck behind the net. Now on the near corner. Cardinals come up with it. Corinta with a puck. Comes out to the point. Slap shot fanned on there by Carlson. Played behind the goal line. And now Searden will try to get after it here, but Carlson will keep it alive below the net. Quick point blank shot save made by Juergens. And then sent over to the far wing. Nobody home there. Katie Bergman will try to move it out. Corinta picks it up. Sends it out into the slot. Just hopped off over the stick of Cryle. Puck played down. Now Searden will scoop it up. Taps it over to the far side of the boards, and Aubrey Nelson comes on. Ashlyn Wohlers is on. Hannah Johnson is on. Tap forward along the far boards. Now to neutral ice. And it's picked up and carried in over the line by Waldorf. She'll send it in behind the net. DeBrito's going to pick it up. Rachel sends it over to Searden. Brooks going to pick it up. Centering pass to Hannah Johnson. 2-on-1 opportunity. Now Aubrey Nelson. Somebody's going to go to the net. Hannah's going to the net. Aubrey pulls it up along the boards. Sends it out front. Nobody home there. You get a 2-on-1. Puck out to neutral ice. Can be picked up by Nye. Nye will gain the zone. She'll chip it towards the goal. Still on the puck. Juergens comes out and gets a stick on it. Goes into the corner. Puck sent out now to neutral. And no icing there as Peyton Revering will scoop it up and swing it up along the far boards. Brimhall leaves it there for Scholl. Brindley Scholl trying to go through the defense, but good defensive coverage there by Alexandria. Head man pass far side now to Evie Nye. She'll send it off the boards, and it's going to carry him right to the glove side of Olivia Juergens, and Olivia will make the save. 12:48 to play. Again, we're in running time. Otter boys will play after this one. Maddie Brimhall will take the draw here for the Otters. Face-off won by Fergus Falls. Out of Tonneson on the near half wall. Kicks it forward. Zierden tried to get it ahead. Tried to get it to Scholl. Cardinals winning puck battles here all over the ice. Revering behind the net. Goes D to D. Centering pass comes out high. Picked up though by the Otters. Backhand along the boards. Here's Harris now. Right side. Trying to go through traffic. And away with the puck with a nifty move was number 21, Jersey Severson. Maya Dutton after it. Now to Brito. Leaves it for Zierden. Emily Doherty comes in and takes it away. Doherty behind the net. Pops out onto the stick of Brindley Harris. She'll go the other direction. Harris up the right side will gain the line and send it in. Shea Katzenmeyer and Kinsey Zender on defensively. Johnson is on. Comes out to the point to Zender. Zender with a shot. Goes into the corner. Ella Dirkman after it. Now to Hannah. Back to Dirkman. Hopped over Ella's stick. Ella battling there. Sends it behind the goal line. Otters keeping the puck down low. McPhail will pick it up. And the puck now picked off here by Hannah Johnson. Hannah gets it in over the line. Gets it back. Sends a shot. That'll be high over the top of the net. Otters keep a little pressure on here. And we get an icing call here against the Cardinals. So an icing call on Alexandria. 10:59 to play here in the hockey game. And the Cardinals have put Alexandria in running time. Is it working, radio? Or? And Maddie Brimhall take the draw to the glove side of Victoria Myers. Face-off won by the Otters. Down the corner, Cardinals trying to move it out. Picked up by Zierden. Again, good defensive zone coverage by Alexandria. Tonneson takes it away from Krinta. Krinta will get it back. Now Krinta will gain the zone over the line. Coming in inside the dot. Walking in. Came right through the slot. Didn't get a shot off. But Livia Juergens lost her glove, so that's an automatic whistle. Every goaltender loses a piece of equipment, it's an automatic whistle. Pardon me, thank you. Ella Sem in goal here in the third period. Goaltender change. So Sem in goal for the Otters. Juergens played the first two periods. They center it out front. Pump comes out to the point. There's a shot from the point. That's going to be tipped, and it goes just wide right. So Sem comes on to start the third period here. Puck in the slot. Circling now is Nye. Down below the goal line. Katzenmeyer with a good stick there. Shea will ring it out high, and that's going to probably be an icing call as Myers Watts should go to her right, and they'll bring it back in the Otter D zone. 9:11 to play in the hockey game. And the boys will warm up right after this one. They'll Zamboni. We'll have our Nelson Auto Center starting lineup, so we'll get game two going here. Hannah Johnson will take the draw against Emily Doherty. And they're going to back up the DeBrito and also Jersey Severson. Face off won there by the Cardinals. Shot over the top of the net. Puck comes out. Now, and a shot sent behind goaltender Sem. DeBrito will pick it up. Dutton gets it. Low shot on the ice. Good job by Zierden there. Good strong player by DeBrito, pardon me, and Hannah Johnson gets it over to Nelson, but Nelson unable to control it. Picked up by Doherty. She'll wait for Maya Dutton to get on sides and sends it in. We get a line change for the Cardinals. Puck up the near half wall, comes out to the point. Revering will send it to the far corner. 8:05 to play. Otters trail 7-1. Puck over to Aubrey Nelson. And now Ashton Wohlers. Good strong sticks by the Cardinals here. McPhail gets it. Goes to Revering. That D-to-D pass was picked off by Ashton Wohlers. Tried to get it to Maddie Brimhall, but the Cardinals got back just in time. And sent in over the line. Another kind of a D-to-D mishap there. McPhail gets it ahead, but we're going to get an icing call here on Alexandria. 7.5 minutes to play here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. 7-1 is our score here. Shots on goal 21-18 in favor of Alexandria. Going to have our post-game show and name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game. Face off. Will be controlled by the Otters. Avery Tonneson double up in the corner, comes out to the point to Katzenmeyer. Shea loads, sends one in traffic. Puck is in the grade A slot area, pops back out. Katzenmeyer with a low shot on the ice. That's going to be tipped. And then Brindley Scholl had a chance on the right side. A little push here by the Otters. Turn back, Scholl backhands it. Puck in the high slot, goes over the far sides. We're going to get a hooking call here on Alexandria, so a power play opportunity here for the Cardinals here. Or for the Otters, pardon me. Time of this penalty is going to be at 10:24 of the period. And it's beyond number 17, Bentley Cryle, with a hook. And here comes the draw. Cardinals are going to win it. They'll send it off the boards, kept in by Zierden. Sent over along the half wall to Tonneson. They'll get it behind the net. It's going to be picked up by Aubrey Nelson. Now on to Hannah Johnson. Back to Aubrey. Back to Hannah. She'll control along the boards. Out to the point to DeBrito. Over to Zierden. Zierden has pressure there by Doherty. And Zierden now will send it ahead to Aubrey Nelson. Aubrey tried to kick it forward. Zierden will tap it down. Here's Hannah Johnson. Out to Zierden. Zierden's going to rip one. That hit Maya Dutton in the shin pads. Emily Doherty will pick it up. Or Dutton now. And then it's cleared by Doherty. Here with 5:40 to play in the hockey game. It's nice to see the Otters pop another one in here and get a power play goal. Head man pass. Avery Tonneson. That's Del DeBrito. Rachel walks in. Rips a hard shot there, and Myers makes the save. So a good shot there by Rachel DeBrito. And Maddie Brimhall, Ashton Wohlers, Brindley Scholl come out along with Kinsey Zender and Shea Katzenmeyer. 30 seconds left in the power play. Going to run running time here. Otters down 7-1. Otters going to win the draw. Comes out to Zender. Sends one on net. That's going to wide right of the goal line. Picked up by Scholl. Here's Brindley Scholl. Over to Wohlers. Quick shot. Puck is loose. And did she save it into the back of the net? Pull it out. Wow, great save though on the instant replay. And good opportunity there for the Otters. We got power plays expired now. 4:28 to play. And we have a icy call on Alexandria. Cardinals are back at full strength. And they don't let you out until there's a whistle. I mean, if there's a whistle in running time, even though you got to wait for the kind of like a coincidental, but 4:03 to go. Brindley Harris will take the draw here against Nye. And it comes out to neutral ice. DeBrito will scoop it up, give it off to Zierden. Zierden will send it into the Fergus Falls end. We're short, we'll gather it. Near side, shot there, up into the netting. That was off the stick of Brooke Zierden. Otters need to get some traffic in front of the net here. But a face-off in the Otter offensive zone here with 3:27 to play. And Hannah Johnson will take the draw here against Nye. Cardinals are going to win the draw. Far boards, but not out. Now it's out. Every Nye through traffic out towards neutral. Zierden will tap it into the corner. 2:59 to play. And the Otters are going to get an icing call here. Nope, no icing as Revering gets back after it. Here's Revering on the near boards. She'll gain the zone. Now it's picked off by Hannah. Hannah Johnson with it. Gets it out to Scholl, but a little too far for her. Emily Doherty back the other direction. Doherty walks in. Shot and a save made by Sem. So Ella Sem with a save here with 2:26 and counting. Otters gave up 4 goals in the first, scored 1 in the second. The second of the year for Brindley Harris, assisted by Zender. Cardinals get 3 in the second. In the corner, Dutton. In comes Maddie Brimhall. And Maddie's going to get called for a cross check. Oh, there's a goal. I looked down at that, and that'll nullify the penalty. And it's 8-1. So a goal with about 14 minutes left in the game. Alexandria. Minute 43 to play. Wow. 15th of the year, third of the game by Emily Doherty, unassisted. Minute 25 to play. There would have been a penalty against the Otters, but Doherty scored. That nullified the penalty. And then we have a minute left now and a face-off in the Otter end. Again, 8-1 is our score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Face-off, won by the Otters, goes over to the far corner. Now tapped, but not now. Hannah Johnson in the corner will play it back behind the net here. Pops back out. Hannah Johnson will scoop it up. Hannah up the right side in front of the Otter bench. Tripped up and over the line. Now come the Cardinals. It's number 10, Addie Johnson. Here's Hannah with up the right side. 15 seconds to play. Cardinals are going to win this one, and the Otters are going to go to 8-10 on the season. 5 seconds left now. That'll do it. Alexandria wins it by a score of 8-1. Shots on goal. Alexandria 23, Fergus Falls 21. We'll come back with our post-game show after this break.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we moved all the vehicles inside so you can shop in comfort.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we have cider and donuts.
It's the indoor sale. Of course Blake is practicing his dance moves.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have balloons.
It's our indoor sale. Of course all of our used inventory is on sale. And it comes with a Minnesota Motor $300 gift card.
It's the indoor sale at Minnesota Motor Company, Saturday, January 17th.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Welcome back to the Runestone Community Ice Arena. The Otters win it here by a score of 8-1 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. As the teams are gathering for prayer at center ice, and tough loss here for the Otters. They go to 8-10 on the season. The Cardinals pick up their 14th win of the season. So let's recap the scoring in this one. As Alexandria gets things going early on, a minute 17 into the hockey game, and it is the 10th of the year. An unassisted goal for Quinn Hills. At 1:31 of the period, 14 seconds later, 10th of the year for Maya Dutton, assisted by Emily Doherty, and number 11, Hensley Carlson, made it 2-0. Cardinals at 3:15 of the period. It's the 13th of the year, a shorthanded goal for Emily Doherty, made it 3-0, and then Alexandria at 12:05 of the period, 14th of the year, second of the game, when assist going to Maya Dutton and also number 15, Claire Gimbel. Shots on goal at the end of the first period were 12-8 in favor of Alexandria. Alexandria keeps things going in the second period at 3:25 of the period. 11th of the year for Maya Dutton, assisted by Emily Doherty, made it 5-0. And then Fergus Falls gets the goal from Brindley Harris, her second of the year, and that was assisted by Kinsey Zender. Made it 5-1 at that time, but then the Cardinals get another goal about 2 minutes and 30 seconds later, and it is the 5th of the year for Brecklin Ellingson. That was an unassisted goal, so the Cardinals with 2 shorthanded goals in this one. Then the Cardinals at 11:33, 14th, number 14, it's Basson with her 6th of the year, with an assist going to Peyton Revering, made it 7-1. And then the Cardinals get one more goal, and it's an unassisted goal by Doherty. Her 3rd of the game, she got the hat trick tonight. She did have 2 assists as well, and it's an unassisted goal, made it 8-1. That's where things wound up. Shots on goal in the game. Otters put 21 shots on goaltender Victoria Myers, and let's see, so she stopped 20 of 21, and Olivia Juergens stopped 12 of 19, and then 3 of 4 stops for Ella Sem, who finished the game in the 3rd period. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game as our post-game show continues.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we moved all the vehicles inside so you can shop in comfort.
It's the indoor sale. Of course we have cider and donuts.
It's the indoor sale. Of course Blake is practicing his dance moves.
It's the indoor sale.
Of course we have balloons.
It's our indoor sale. Of course all of our used inventory is on sale, and it comes with a Minnesota Motor $300 gift card.
It's the indoor sale at Minnesota Motor Company, Saturday, January 17th.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Hey, we're back here as our post-game show continues. It's now time to name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game, brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. For screen printing and embroidery and custom apparel, the best in personal service around, contact Lake Country Graphics at 1223 North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls, or call them at 998-4027. So our Quality Player of the Game tonight is going to be number 6, Kinsey Zender. She had the assist on the goal to Brindley Scholl and played a pretty good game back at the blue line and continues to play well. But it's Zender as our Quality Player of the Game. We will step aside for just a short time here as the Otter boys are warming up right now. But we're going to close this game out. We'll reboot, and we'll join you back on 977 and back on our streaming outlets on the Fergus Now app and on the KBRF YouTube channel. We'll come back with our boys' game after this, but the Otters girls lose it here on the Park Region scoreboard by a score of 8-1.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Radio sports streaming presentation. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota Player of the Game, Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups, Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard, Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region timeout, the Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show, Viking Cafe and your Viking Cafe keys to the game, Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated, Fergus Falls Monument, Otter Tail Coaches, Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's, American Federal Bank, FM Bank, Service Food, Ugsted Plumbing and Heating, Splash Express, American Legion Post number 30, Lake Country Graphics, LB Homes, and by Running Stitches.